Hi, I'm Srishti. Welcome to Tech Studies. In this video, I'll tell you how to get an input from the user in C language. So a lot of times in our C program, we are going to be working with all the different types of information. And some of the time, we want information from the user. So I'm going to show you that how we can prompt the user to enter in some information. So we can take the information and store it inside the variables. Basically, I'm going to write out the code here that will ask the user to enter their age. Because first thing we should do is prompt the user as far as what they should enter. So I'm just gonna type printf and over here I'm gonna print out a prompt. Let's ask them to enter their age. Here I'm gonna tell you how to get a number from the user. So the prompt will be enter your age. After writing the prompt, we need to do two things. First thing is creating a variable where we can store the value or the input given by the user. So in this code, I'm gonna create a variable to store the age that the user inputs. I'm gonna type int and the variable name age. Int because we are going to store an integer value, but we will not give any value to this variable. By doing this, we are just declaring a variable. This code will allow the user who's inputting the age to give it a value. Down here, we'll use another function that is called scanf. This function allows the user to enter in some information in our program. This works pretty similar to printf, but it's kind of opposite to it because printf prints something on screen and scanf allows the user to input something. We will put the open and close quotation marks here, and in this I'm basically gonna tell C that what kind of information I'm asking the user to enter in. So in our case, we are asking for an integer. For example, the age is going to be an integer value. That is a whole number. So this will only accept the integer values as an input, and over here we will tell C that where we want to put that integer value. I am gonna store this value in our age variable. But in order to get an input from the user, we need to put an ampersand in front of this variable. Instead of typing just age, we need to type ampersand age to provide an address to the input. This ampersand is called as a pointer. All you need to know is whenever you are using a function scanf, you have to put an ampersand in front of a variable. This syntax remains the same whichever type you are using, whether it is a float value, integer value, or a character value. So down here I'm just gonna print it out because we have a scan for the user's input. Let's type you are %d years old, and here I'm just gonna print out the age variable. Essentially what I'm doing is prompting the user to enter their age. I'm storing the variable that the user gives inside of this age variable, and then I'm printing it out. So let's go ahead and run this program to see how does it works. It says enter your age. Let's suppose it's 50, and when I'll click enter, it will take this integer value and store it inside that variable age and print it out. You can see over here it says you are 50 years old. So this is how we can get an integer value as an input from the user. Do like and subscribe our channel to know more such information.